So this didn't originally start out as a video. I took this out and then I took this thing apart, not filming any of this because I thought I was just doing a light cleanup. It went a little farther than I thought. Here's the end product. I'm going to talk to you about why I did this before we jump in. This thing looks kind of crappy. And on top of that, I had a ground issue here with a bulb and had a ground issue over here with a bulb. And so I said to myself, I'm already wanting to take this out to do the windshield wipers in my Dart. I might as well take it out fully and clean it up. And then I went a little crazy. There's a train. Anyway, this is special paint just made for the needles for the gauge cluster. The little practicing here with this brush I got, stole from my mom, but we're not gonna talk about that. I'm gonna hit these needles. The center one's pretty bright, but these other ones, I don't know, they're pretty faded looking. So I'm gonna hit these and see what they look like afterwards. Hopefully it makes it a little nicer. All right, so two things. I don't have I need to grab a wrench for this, but I basically, this thing's kind of having grounding issues. That's what I'm thinking, at least, because the previous owner had a couple wires, and basically I determined I made all these little jumpers here, and I'm gonna go off of each one of these as a ground for the lights. So I'm just gonna pee back off of them. See, boom, 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 all the way to here, and then this will run down, and I'll ground it to the dash or the steering column, whatever is better grounded. So that way I should have no light issues. I am very picky about my lights working. When my dash lights don't work, I don't know, it just drives me insane. So I got that going. We'll see what that looks like wired up in a second here. Now what I'm doing is, this has chrome, which looks to be originally all painted over with, let's see if it focuses here, with black. Yeah, you can see it pretty good right there. So I'm just going over it with a paint pen. I'm gonna try to touch up all of this. So let me get out here. Good shot. I'm gonna go over all these again. I already went over them once a long time ago. I'm gonna go over all that and the wiper, clean this all up, get ready to go back together, and we'll see what it looks like. All right, so I got a couple model paint to paint the wood grain with. Now, what is this? This is just brown. Oh, come on, focus. Come on. So it's just brown. That was standard model paint. And it's the top one there. And I think it's technically a little more color accurate, but this light brown is this other one. I kind of like it more, so I think I'm just gonna do that. I don't know, I don't know. I like it more. So I'm the one that's gonna be staring at it all day. So I'm gonna start painting this up. I got it all masked off. Finn masked it all off for me. So yeah, let's see what happens. I should probably clean this off first. I'm gonna clean this off and then I'm gonna paint it. I thought I liked it, but as soon as I actually put it on to it, it's too light. So I'm gonna go to the darker brown again, and we'll see how that looks. All right, so here is basically the finished product. I'm pretty happy with it. I gotta say, I have a few things I do differently. I thought brushing on the paint would turn out a little, I don't know, because of the wood grain, I thought it'd be a little nicer, but I think next time I would just use an airbrush. But yeah, so I taped off all this, or Finn taped off all this and sprayed this trim black. And then I was gonna do it to the outside, but it was so little, or the inside, sorry, that I just paint penned it. And then masked those off, blacked them out with a paint pen, put the little, no, that's the first coat, so I'm gonna do another coat on both of these. But overall, I'm pretty happy. So I'm gonna do one more coat for the wiper and lights. And then I got tape that back up a little bit, but then I'm gonna reassemble it and we'll look at the final product and see what it looks like in the car. So the gauge cluster is upside down to make it nice, so it's a little weird. So that's the bottom of it really. Anyway, first thing I did to upgrade it. Oop, if I can get it out. There we go. These are LED bulbs. And I got for the regular, there's dash lights, just white. Oh, come on. This is really hard to do with one hand. I'm gonna do that later. That was really hard to do. And then for the, which one would be this one? Oh, I messed up. It's gonna be this one. There we go. I got green LEDs for the turn signals. And then over here for the emergency brake, I have another LED upgrade it. The previous owner replaced the voltage regulator already, or limiter, whatever that is. Well, I hope you enjoyed this adventure I went on. I hope you liked the product. I think it's okay. I'm not happy that I brushed it on. I thought it would look good with the wood grain. Next time, I'm just gonna airbrush it on. Besides that, I don't know. It looks pretty good. You can see. That looks nice and clear. Not happy with the A right there. I need a finer paint pen. Yeah, I think it looks good. Paint pen the outer, paint pen the inner here, painted the outer here. I'm quite happy with it. Improvements. I've learned a lot doing this, and next time I do one, it's gonna be better. But I'm pretty happy with it. Oh, and of course my grounding mechanism. Gotta love that. I hope not to do this again, but you probably will see me do something like this again.